Wait a minute, let's talk about this for a second, before I go into the Q&A. Crowley did remake Nick's vessel. He improved it. And he did have Nephilim grace in him. Those are at least two elements to this new equation of Nick, I think. I don't know, I'm just guessing. What do you think?
Yeah.
A remade vessel, right, makes, you know, I think we're filling in the holes as we speak here. What? That's just a remade vessel, but his consciousness is still there, right? Or some version of it. I think you'll see as time goes on that Nick's memory is a little bit spotty. It needs to be filled in. Which side should I do first? Left, right? What?
Hello, my name is Blake.
What do you say?
What is your favorite movie?
Home Alone. It's not. I love Home Alone though. I've seen it a million times. Every Christmas I pop in Home Alone. Ratatouille. Do you know that one? That's right, I don't bite hard. Who here likes Ratatouille? That movie's awesome. You know, I saw it for the first time like 5 months ago. It's all right? Okay. Is that okay? Ratatouille? What's your favorite movie?
Star Wars.
Star Wars? Never heard of it. Is that good?
Yes.
Who's your favorite character?
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader? He's the good guy?
No.
You like the bad guys? You like bad guys?
Yes.
You're in the right place. Star Wars. How many people here are fans of Star Wars? Are you guys like real fans, like geeky fans, like you know everything about Star Wars? Because I have a friend who is a full-on, you guys know Sam Witwer? Full-on Star Wars geek, knows everything there is to know about that. Yeah, he's crazy. He's crazy. What's up?
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Awesome.
I was wondering, what were your initial thoughts when you first read for the role of Lucifer, and what do you feel like you added to the role to make it your own?
I did not read for the role of Lucifer.
I should ask that first.
No, I mean, I'm glad there's somebody out there who did not know that, because sometimes, you never know when you're retreading information. Yeah, I was fortunate enough to be offered the part.
That's nice.
Is that nice?
I think so. I think you play it well.
Oh, thanks. It still bothers me. Wouldn't it bother you if a casting director or producer called you up and said, "What's your name?"
Tab.
Who?
Tab.
Tab?
Yeah.
Tab? Tab? Play well.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Doing well.
Mark Pellegrino, I'm the producer of a show called Supernatural on CW.
Holy shit, how'd you get my phone number?
We know. Just say yes.
Yes.
Anyway, we were thinking about you for the part of Lucifer, the devil in the show. Would you like to do that? We think you're perfect for it. You want to do it? Because you're perfect. Is that okay?
Is that kind of how that went down?
You know, it did.
Thank you.
We think you're a homicidal, egotistical maniac. Will you please be Lucifer? Put that to some good productive use, be Lucifer. Yeah, so I got the part that way, which was nice. I didn't have to audition, because auditioning can suck. Anybody an actor here? Right? Yeah. Awesome. The audition process is a little sucky, especially if you're going on for a part that is a series regular. That's even more sucky for tons of reasons. So it's nice not to have to go through that process. And then I think it's not so much me that's changing the part. I mean, I play and improvise and root around when I'm working on it, but it's the writing, I think, changed as Lucifer sort of made appearances in different guises. You know, the apocalyptic Lucifer had a very ominous, I think, princely feel. There was that sarcasm that was hinted there, that dry sense of humor. You know, the minimalization of all the terrible things he was doing, which was kind of cool. But I think they took that to another level when he was in Sam's head, and then he became sort of the impish Lucifer, and that has sort of been the characteristic they seem to like and write into pretty much all of the scenes. But I think things are changing now. So we'll see where Nick goes. I'm sort of interested in, I know where it goes, so it's like, why am I pretending? Why?
I think we all know.
You do?
Maybe a little.
What do you know?
We hope we know you're coming back.
Oh. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Whoa, where's that coming from?
Okay.
Oh, hey.
First, I want to say I'm glad that you enjoyed our theater district. We're actually second to New York.
It seemed like that. I felt like I was on a little Broadway. I'm sorry I'm saying little Broadway. But I felt like that. I felt a little West Endy too. Like your rival in London too.
So my question is, of all the various other characters on the show that have portrayed Lucifer, who has been your favorite impression?
The one who didn't like me. Misha. How many people have done it? 5? How many? Jared was technically the first, right? But he did it before there was any, like, before, right. I changed into Lucifer, but you hadn't seen me yet on the screen. And so he had a sort of princely arrogance to him that was kind of cool. And then it was me, right? It was me. Was I next? I was next. And then after me, Misha. And Misha, you know, and I worked on it a bit with each other, and that was nice. I felt that if I were being asked to play Castiel, I would definitely go to Misha and, you know, sort things out and do things in a similar profile. So I thought that was a good actor does that, and I think that he did that. And then there was Rick who? Who? Rick who? Huh? I don't remember that guy. Did you guys hear that story with Rick Springfield? So as you probably know, we build up sort of a relationship with each other on this show, right? We're all close to each other. The production, we're all close to each other. There's really no, like in Hollywood, there's these artificial lines that are drawn in the community. There's the above the line folks and the below the line folks. And nobody mixes with each other. It's very stupid. But in Supernatural, we all just hang out together. It's pretty cool. Where the fuck was I going with this? I completely forgot. Rick Springfield! So, because I thought I had such a great relationship with everybody, I was quite shocked to hear on social media that I had been replaced. That's what Entertainment Weekly said. Now cast in the part of Lucifer. Rick Springfield. They just announced it they had announced it at Comic-Con. So needless to say, I was quite upset. I thought the love that we had deserved a parting kiss, at least? I don't know, something. So I quietly stoked the fires on social media. You know, I think I actually was possessed by Lucifer, because anytime I could, I was like, you motherfuckers. So 2 days later, in my misery, thinking that I was cast out of the Supernatural family, which I'm sure many want to do, thank you. You guys are so cute. 2 days into it, I had an audition at Ulrich Dawson casting office that actually cast Supernatural. They were casting The Exorcist for Fox. Go figure, I was going up for the devil. But they pulled me aside before I went on the audition. They had no idea what I was doing on social media. But they pulled me aside. They're like, Mark, we just want you to know this is temporary. Andrew wrote us an email a long time ago. The storyline, Lucifer has to bop around a few bodies before he gets back to you. We just want you to know that's the way things are. I can't tell you, I cried. You know how when you're just under a lot of pressure and you just can't really express what's going on? You're mad, you're really sad underneath, but the mad is what comes out. Once the mad got done, I was like, oh God, I'm so happy! I've never done that for a part before. So it was nice to hear that. So I got to read the Andrew Dabb email that basically profiled the whole story, and I instantly stopped my internet campaign to destroy Rick Springfield. Who, you know, on a personal level, I think he's great, but I will never forgive him for that. Until he comes to me, gets on his knees, and says he's sorry. What was the question that you were asking?
Your favorite person.
Yeah, but then, you know, I sort of like the president. Is that weird? You know why I liked him? Because he was sort of like this babe in the woods. Like everything was new, and it was like he was feeling the reality and the census for the first time. And he was a virgin. That's sort of weird. I didn't like finding out Lucifer was a virgin. I found that out as I was saying the words to my son. Yeah. Right? You don't think Lucifer virgin. Right? No. Yeah. That was a twist. That was a plot twist. Did I answer your question?
Yeah.
Misha's my favorite.